valuable, and he would be going on to an NHL season. But so now, is this an opportunity for him to look and be a leader and step into that role before he has to really step into it with the Devils?
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I mean, he's a third-year pro. He spent a full season in the American League and has now spent a full season in the NHL. So obviously this is an opportunity for him to stay sharp. But, you know, if I look back even 2 years ago, as a rookie, he's mature, and he has I want to say a presence in the dressing room, but just the way he carries himself day in and day out. You know, he's very even keel, and I've seen that even more now. And obviously, what he did last year, you know, looking a bit ahead here, obviously, but you know, I potentially one day, obviously, would see him as a leader on this team. If he isn't starting to slide into that role already. So from our standpoint, he definitely has the respect of those guys in the room, and the guys that have been here that were with him 2 years ago definitely know what he's about and know what he's like. And he's a character guy. He won at the junior level, and then obviously the success he had individually and as a team last year. I think there's no question that he is going to be a leader for us, however long we have him, and for the Devils in the future.
How has the attitude been? How has everything been with him? Because, you know, he would be in NHL training camp right now, and it's not. So, I mean, how's the attitude?
That's Adam. Same thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's a hockey player. He loves the game, and you know, all those guys, Josephson, Larson, they all see this as an opportunity to stay sharp and you know, play good hockey, and it's probably going to give them a upper hand when they get back to the NHL.
What have you thought in general of the way the team's played the 3 games, well, 2 games and 1 scrimmage you played?
You know what, we've thrown a lot at them in this week, and you've seen improvement every day, and it's not just the games, even practices, the systems we've put into place, and the guys have really embraced it. And for me, as an American League coach, you usually, you know, when we break camp and head to Albany, you get a small group, and you start piecing things together, and then right up to the, you know, days before the home opener, you're still inserting guys, and those guys are usually key parts of your team. So to be able to work with this group from day one and you know, also share some ideas with and get some feedback and from the NHL coaches have been great. So you know, I think obviously we've won all 3, but I thought we've played better in every game as a group with putting different lineups together.
When will you make your trim down to your roster after tomorrow's game, or
that's a management decision. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. Obviously, we got one more game here, and then we got a week to prepare for our first game in Albany.
What have you thought of Parse?
I thought today he obviously, you know, he did some things away from the puck today. He was kind of quiet, but I think you got to remember he hasn't played a lot of hockey in the last 2 years, so he may just be finding his legs. And obviously today he made some great plays out there and kind of give us hopefully a little taste of what he can do for us.
How about Pessanen? He seems to have played well in the games that
Yeah, you know, he's played all 3. You know, from my standpoint, not knowing much about him, really liked his energy, physical, strong on the puck, does a lot of little things away from the puck. And he's got that pep in his game. You know, he quietly seems to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to some guys out there, and you like to see that he's got that grit to his game. So, you know, you can't get enough of that.